Welcome to my channel. Well, I'm here with a new design. Well, not new. It's not my design. It's somebody else's design of a loaded pocket. Love, love, love this one. So much fun to put together. Super, super easy. Now, I will leave a link to the person that the tutorial where I got the idea. Now, I know she said she got hers from somebody else, but she had downsized it to a 5x7. And I think this is a perfect size. I agree. I like this size, 5x7. So I'm going to show you just a little bit of the process here. So I only had to use 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11. You can get all 4 pieces that you need to cut out of 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11. So you will cut a back that this piece will be glued to, and then these two are the additional pockets. Now, when I made mine, before I went ahead and scored it, but before I did the folding, I went ahead and put my layering piece on. You will do some cutting, but if you go watch the video, you'll be able to see what I mean. There's some cutting you have to do to make these work. But so it takes 2 sheets of 8.5 by 11. So that's awesome in itself. And there was only 2 small pieces of scrap left. So you know, yep, that was great. So this is not exactly what it will look like. It's very similar. So this is the back piece, and then this is the part that has the gussets. This actually gets glued down in here, but you want to glue the sides first so that you can get them up here at the top. Excuse me. And then for the pockets, I messed up on this one. For the pockets, you want to do the bottom first. Yeah, I didn't do that on this top one, so it's kind of funky, like it wouldn't work. But it's just my sample anyway. So it has the dimensions and everything. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. But like I said, I'm really excited that it only took 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 to create this pocket, and then of course your layering pieces. So I have not loaded this because I have not finished making the things I am sending. This is actually for a swap that I'm doing with someone in the UK. So this is my pocket. Isn't it beautiful? I absolutely love it. I love the design of it. You know what it reminds me of? My mom and dad had this wooden container on the wall, and it had different slots for mail. That's what this reminds me of. It had the, you know, like there was like the bills to go out and, you know, stuff like that, incoming mail, and that's what I don't know, it's what it reminds me of. So I used 2 different pieces of paper from the paper, and I forgot to bring the paper, sorry, from the paper collection that I used. This person likes butterflies, so I wanted to make sure I incorporated some of the butterflies in here, but let me take this out. So I personally love having the back matted as well. 2 reasons. I think it's more beautiful, and it also makes it more sturdy. And it's solid. I mean, it's really solid. And I did not use double-sided tape. I used art glitter glue because to me it's almost exactly like using double-sided tape. I mean, it's strong. It holds really well. So like I said, I matted my papers before I even did the creasing of my gussets to make it easier so they were laying flat. Then I matted them, and then I started putting it together. And I like, you know, some people, they'll only mat a portion. Now, I could have matted it afterwards, and then you wouldn't be able to see the, let me see if I can see this. You wouldn't be able to see where it glues here. But you know what? How many people are actually going to look down in there and go, oh, well, look, she should have done that, you know? I love it this way. The reason, too, is because you can look down into them, and there's the paper goes all the way down. Okay. I laid out several different pieces of ribbon, seeing which one I wanted to use, and I really fell in love with this one the best. So I just put a piece here at the top and a piece at the bottom. This I put this pearl drop trim right across here, and here's what I'm saying about the glue gun in my previous video. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I have actually been able to just put a little bit of glue. It just came out so nice, and there's no, usually I end up with some globs, you know, because it comes out too much because the tip is too big. And this, it's just perfect. I can't even say enough. It's just perfect. I absolutely love that, that glue gun. And I'm sure there's other ones out there that are not dripless that have the tiny tips. I just don't own one. Then I went and looked in my stash and found these elements here and decided to put those on to give it just a little bit more. And then in my stash I also had this, I don't know if these are resin. I'm not sure what kind of material these are made out of, but I thought it would be really pretty to just kind of put in here as part of the embellishments when I get to them and get them made. So let me know what you think. I'm really happy with it. For the other one, I like it. It's just I like to be able to put more stuff in, and so anyway, thanks for watching, and please go check out the tutorial if you would like to learn how to create this, and I hope you have a blessed day.